Welcome to the Alexandria Luxurious King room at the Sahara Hotel and Casino on the Las Vegas Strip. I was able to get this room because of my play here at the casino, and I'll tell you about that in a moment. But going through this room here, this king room comes with obviously the king size bed. It has this long couch that goes the entire length of this wall. Half of this wall does have a window for a view looking east. You do have your large TV screen right here. It comes with this table, as well as another one in front of the full-size mirror, as well as another one that's a workstation. You have dual end tables at the king bed. The room in this tower is gonna be one of their higher end ones compared to their other towers. It does have a little bit of wear and tear too. You can see a crack on the table and stuff like that. But it also does come with 2 water bottles. They give you complimentary, which is nice. This fridge here looks like it used to be one of the ones that used to store items, or if you took them, they would charge you for it. Now you can keep your own stuff. Whoever was here before left me a little gift, so you can keep your own stuff in there. So you got a free mini fridge to use. So the king bed, it comes with 6 pillows. Also, this place has a whole bunch of mirrors. This is one of the first things I noticed. One of them in particular that stands out is the mirror above the bed. So you can, you know, let your imagination run wild with what that's for. But also, I didn't notice till I came in here, this curtain right here seemed like it was in kind of an odd place. So I opened this up and I'm like noticing that, oh, this looks directly into the shower. You have a full-size window here that looks into the shower. So definitely a place you could have a party, if you will. As we step here into the bathroom area, one of the cool things about this place, I noticed right away, this has got to be the most extensive closet area I have seen so far in a Vegas hotel room. So plenty of space to hang your items. It comes with an ironing board, these individual shelves right here, plus 6 more drawers to put your stuff. This is more than enough room for, you know, a couple to come here and need to stay. If you're coming for business, great place to hang your professional clothes if you need it. The toilet, interestingly enough, it's private area, which is cool, but the toilet is behind this giant mirror. Like, I've never seen a mirror door to give a toilet privacy. Now, stepping into the bathroom, it's nice and clean here. They've got dual sinks, so again, perfect for a couple, perfect for 2 people staying. And then the shower is plenty big for at least 2 people. And they've got the 2 shower heads. They got like the rainfall shower overhead, another one here that is adjustable should you need it. And then of course this for the audience. Sahara has 3 towers. They have the Blanca, the Mara, and the Alexandria. So the Blanca is their entry level, the Mara is their middle of the road, and their Alexandria is more like their higher end. So because I had played $1,000 and you have all the way up until March 31st, that's when your account resets for those tier credits. So I was initially in the Mara Tower where they gave me a Mara style king, that's 360 square feet. At the check-in, they actually gave me a free upgrade to the Alexandria Tower. So I got to be in the Alexandria Luxurious King, which is 490 square feet. Before I got here, I looked up how much the Mara style king would cost had I had to pay for it myself directly. It looks like out the door with fees, taxes, all that stuff, resort fee included, somewhere between 90 and 100 bucks on a Monday I am staying here. If it were the Alexandria Luxurious King that I'm in right now, I asked at the front desk during the upgrade. She said anywhere from $175 to $300, obviously just depending on demand is how much this room would cost if you paid for it directly. When you're getting your ride here to the Sahara, they have a few different pickup and drop off areas. Right behind me where I'm at here at this main entrance, you will get dropped off here by your taxi, Uber, limo, Lyft, whatever's bringing you here. The valet is also here as well, which is complimentary. But if you're getting picked up by Uber and Lyft, you're gonna have to go through this area here where the pickup zone is down that way. The self-parking is also complimentary here. Plus there's another drop-off spot there for the registration desk for when you're getting checked into your hotel. The casino floor here is not going to be quite as big as you're used to in the mega resorts, probably more comparable to what you see in a downtown casino, but they've got plenty of games and different activities to keep you entertained. They have over 600 slot machines on this floor, ranging from penny slots all the way up to the high limit room with $25 denom. They have 30 bar top video poker machines at 2 different casino bars. The minimum bets while I was here on this Monday afternoon for blackjack were $15, for craps it was $10, Pai Gow was $15, Jackpot Hold'em was $15, and they have both double and 000 roulette available. Also here in the casino, what they do have is a poker room if you want to play that. They do have a high limit room here, it's a little smaller. They have 30 slot machines, 8 video poker machines. They also have table games next to that with a separate lounge and bar just for the high limit players. One of the cool things here at the Sahara that's right next to the casino floor is the Casbar Lounge. Now, on the floor, when you look at this place, you would not realize how big it is until you step in. This private area right here, it's really like your own little secluded spot. They have a good happy hour here that they do twice during the day. They have discounts on cocktails, beer, and select shots. The cheapest beer here outside of happy hour is typically gonna be $8. Cheapest cocktail outside of happy hour and special is usually gonna be around $13. At the other end of the Casbar Lounge now, they have this really cool fire decoration here, a whole lounge area that is available for buyouts if you'd ever like to contact them to ask about that. The other thing that's really cool is right behind me, you can see they have this piano where on the weekends, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, they have someone in here playing piano from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. And on Fridays, they actually have a DJ in here as well. So it's more of a club feel, live music on those nights. So if you want to come in here and enjoy this for free, you can. Right at the end of the casino floor and before you get to the registration desk, you'll find the entrance to one of their 3 pools they have here. This is the Azilo Pool. It's open 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. during the springtime. During the summer, it goes open until 7 p.m. This is 21 and only. They've got a pool, they've got some private cabanas, they've got your day beds, they have numerous lounges you can sit at, they have a stage for performers when they have those. Also, around the corner over at the Alexandria Tower, they have the Alexandria Pool. That is for families. And they have a 3rd pool here, but it's under renovation right now. That's not gonna be ready for at least a few more months. When you guys need the monorail, what you're gonna do is come right from the registration desk, and the Starbucks is just around the corner. They'll take you right out this way. You go up these steps right here, you go across that platform, and that will take you to the monorail so you can get up and down the strip, including the convention center if you're here for business. One cool feature here they have, it's a nice little touch, is right outside the registration desk, they have this just lounge area here for people to relax and chill out. So this is great if you're waiting for your room to be ready. You can come over here, it's quiet, they've got a nice TV, you can watch sports. Also across the way, they have the Tangier Bar, where you cocktails, they might have like a special going on where it's about $14, but most of those are gonna be probably 16, 17 bucks in that range. A little more classy, a little more high-end feel. Definitely got more music playing, but they've got this cool lounge right here to just relax if you want to for free. In this corner of the property near the cashier's cage and the Noodle Den Restaurant, what you'll find aside from this light display overhead, there's 2 attractions here. One is currently open on Fridays, and it's through these double doors. They have a nightclub here called Vida. That is a Latin nightclub. I know a lot of you love the big ones like Hakkasan, Omnia, and XS, but if you want to try a Latin club Friday nights, they have it here at Sahara. The other big attraction they have here is Bazaar Meat. This is debated by some to be the best steakhouse on the entire Las Vegas Strip. This is high-end, fine dining, and fortunately they were gracious enough to say, hey, you can come on in and you can film and show it off. So the quick rundown here for Bazaar Meat is they have two separate sections. So they have one section that's more casual dining, but it's got the same menu. You don't need a reservation for that, that's walk-in only. The main side of the restaurant is a little bit more nicer for the dress code. They do have a dress code in place here, and there you do need a reservation. If it's slow, it could be the same day. If it's gonna be a busy weekend, you might need to book several weeks in advance. They are known for having very high quality meat at this place. They have A5 Kobe, imported from Japan. They even have the certificate to prove it. They're one of only 9 steakhouses in Vegas that actually provides their certificate if the customer requests it. They also do have plenty of seating throughout this place, including one spot they call the chef's table for parties of up to 8, where you're surrounded by several wine cabinets in your own private area. They also have a back room called the Silver Room that's for private parties of up to 40 people. Both of those you can look into and ask about buying them out if you would like. Inside now at the Noodle Den Restaurant. This place just opened in 2021. So I got the roasted duck, and I also got the Mongolian beef with noodles. So the roasted duck was $22, the Mongolian beef with the noodles was $19. So this is not like super high end, but it's not super cheap. It's more of a moderately priced restaurant. I cannot remember the last time I actually ate duck. So that's one of the reasons I ordered it though. I didn't realize all the bones that there are in this. It is very tasty. I'm not sure what the sauce is on here that comes with it. So the duck is soft, it's not crunchy at all, but it's definitely juicy. So it's definitely juicy, it's got a savory flavor to it. It's not spicy. That Mongolian beef is supposed to be spicy, but this is not. But I do like how tender it is. There are a lot of bones, but it does come off the bone pretty easily. Now we go into the Mongolian beef with noodles. So this is a noodle place, but you guys know I'm a protein lover, so I was able to find the best of both. The server told me this is spicy. She asked if that was okay. I said yes, so we're gonna find out how spicy this really is. First reaction, really not that spicy. It's flavorful. It's got a little kick to it. That means a little bit spicy, but it's nothing crazy so far. I do like the beef flavor with it. Similar to what I've had at other good quality restaurants. These noodles don't exactly cooperate though. Final thoughts on everything. Total for the 2 entrees was almost $50. I did have the $10 dining credit, so that brought it down to like $39 total. The duck was more flavorful than the Mongolian beef with the noodles, but the Mongolian beef with the noodles was more filling. I mean, it's just more of both. So the meat and the noodles. Again, moderately priced place. You know, they're not too high, not too low. I think they're right about where they are justified being for the price and the quality of the food that they give. So this can be a good spot to come here if you want to stay within that healthy budget. You can get some filling food, whether it's the noodles or it's the protein. You've got plenty of options. It was a bit spicy for the Mongolian beef, but you'll be fine. Although this Sahara is newer to Las Vegas, it actually has a very long history, going back all the way to 1952, when it was $5.5 million to build this place with 240 rooms. After being open for so many decades, the property did close in 2011, but reopened as SLS in 2015 with a monkey theme that is fortunately gone. Now it's the Sahara again. Over the decades of this place's history, there's been no shortage of Vegas celebrities that have been here. From Flip Wilson, to Chado, to Elvis, to Sammy Davis Jr. And look guys, they were doing Magic Mike 70 years ago. You guys want to see where the magic happens? If you're coming to Vegas and you want to go see Magic Mike live, it is up here on the second floor of the Sahara Hotel and Casino. You can come see the show. Afterwards, they do have an area you can like take your picture with the performers and all that sort of fun stuff. Very popular for bachelorette parties, ladies' nights out, all that sort of fun stuff that you can do in Vegas. But if you're coming to Sahara for an event where everyone keeps their clothes on, then you're still going to come to the second floor, but you're going to find all your meeting spaces right here. All right. It's that time where we talk about the cons, the pros, do some employee shout outs, who this place would be good for, and all that sort of fun stuff. So here at the Sahara, I got my notes for you guys. So one of the cons you hear lots of people say about this place is its location. So if you want to be in the action of the Strip, you want to be like in the heart of the action, this is not going to be the place for you. Now, if you want to be away from that, then hey, you're good to go. Or if you want to be, relatively close to both the center of the, relatively close to the action of the Strip and the action of downtown, you're a bit more in the, in the middle area here if you like that. So for a lot of people though, that's going to be a con. Speaking of the area, another con that you will hear lots of tourists and definitely locals as well tell you here at the north end of the Strip, it is not known for having the best reputation at this area. You talk to anybody who works here in this area, just like I have many times, they will tell you it's not a secret. In this area, it's more rough. You will see a higher percentage of homeless population here. I have seen at the gas station up the road, security guard try to fight a homeless guy. The Walgreens across the street from here, I've talked to security there because I've walked by numerous times and seen windows broken in that place and boarded up because they've had to kick people out who then start breaking windows outside of the building. Lots of these places at the north end of the Strip, will have security. Like I said, the Walgreens, gas stations, 7-Eleven, they have security guards there for a reason. So that element is there. It does exist. It's not a secret. And they do a pretty good job of handling that here on the property. If there is an issue, they'll take care of it quickly. When I actually got here before check-in, I went to use the men's restroom, and I was using one stall, and after I finished, I got out, and I heard in the stall next to me some very unusual noises, and working years in the club scene, I've seen and heard some interesting things come from bathroom stalls. I look, and I see on the floor that, there's like paper towels, a plastic grocery bag, eye drops, all sorts of just stuff thrown all over the floor, guys making weird noises. One of the cleaning crew was in there, so he and I walked out and found a security guard, let him know what was going on inside, and he said it was a homeless person who'd wandered in there. They had something in their system that wasn't going well, so they had the person escorted off the property. No problem solved. So if there is something, they will take care of it. One other con that happened, I think this is just a temporary thing, and I'll tell you why, was the check-in. There was no mobile check-in when I got here, which for a property this size, I got here, I saw the line, it was rather long for a Monday. It was about a 20 to 25 minute wait to get to the front, but then I learned if you have a player's card here, you can just go to the VIP line. One thing I learned the hard way when I first got here to Sahara is I waited in the regular line here, and it took me almost 20 minutes to get to the front. The woman at the front said, hey, they just got slammed. Everybody came at one time on a Monday afternoon. So I waited over 20 minutes, got to the front, let her know I was here on a comp from my player's card. And she told me, oh, if you have a player's card, you get to use this line, the VIP registration. I thought this was just for like people in like the top 1 or 2 tiers. She goes, oh, no, it's not. If you have a player's card, you can use this line. So you can save yourself the wait. If you have a player's card here, you don't have to wait in the long line. So I learned that the hard way. But there was no sign for mobile check-in, which I thought was weird until I got to the front and I saw the sign was like tucked around the corner, like behind a pillar. Like nobody's going to see it walking up towards the front. And I downloaded their app the night before I got here, and it really wasn't loading very well. Like it wasn't loading at all. And then I tried scanning the barcode at the front when I saw the sign up there, and again, it wasn't loading. So I'm thinking that was just a temporary issue they're having with the app. That's why they didn't have the sign out front, because they're having probably some technical issues. So I think it's temporary. And the final thing that some people would call a con for this place is it's smaller. But again, some people really like that. This place, though, does have 1,600 rooms. It has more rooms than I thought. That's like probably more than double the amount of rooms I thought this place had. So if you like the smaller, you'll enjoy it. But if you really like the mega resort and having tons and tons of options, you're probably not going to like this place as much. And the other con that many people hate when it comes to these places is the resort fee. Pretty standard at lots of Vegas hotels now. Because I through my play, was able to get the room comped. I did not have to pay the resort fee, which is one of the pros here, is that a comp here means a full comp. Some places they comp the room price, but not the resort fee. Here, it's a full comp for this place. Then one other con that really to me was, I found it hilarious, but I can see why it would bother some people was, yeah, finding the food, the leftover food in the refrigerator in the room here is definitely a pro that the place comes with a mini fridge that you can use for free. An unstocked mini fridge is a great bonus for any place. Again, I thought it was kind of funny. Maybe if the food was like splatter all over the place, I would have been annoyed, but you know, some people might get annoyed with that. But to me, that's not nearly as big a deal as like if, you know, the toilet has got stains on it and stuff like that. So as we talk about the pros, because of the full comp and all that sort of value they give you, the place can be more budget friendly to people, more moderately priced to stay here than some of the other major properties you're going to see on the Strip. Also, when it comes to food, they've got a couple of moderate price places and they have a couple of high-end places as well, so you have the best of both. The photos throughout the property I think are really cool to this place. The black and white photos they have that show history and so many popular figures in Vegas over the years that have come through here in the decades this place has been around, going all the way back to the 50s. I thought that was really cool. An added benefit here to the security on the property, one of the things that's good that they do is you need a room key to be able to use the elevator. So that way nobody could just, you know, not anyone could just go and hop on and off as much as they want. It does have to be somebody with their valid room key who's staying here. They also check room keys at the pool. They do scan them to make sure your room key is valid and working. This place also does give some pretty cool discounts if you sign up for their email list. The staff friendliness was another big benefit here, so which means we're going to do the employee shout outs, and there's a bunch here. At the front desk, we have Yesenia. She was super cool. She's the one who actually gave me the upgrade. I didn't even ask for it. I just said, oh, I'm staying here on a comp from my play. And she goes, oh, let me see if I get you an upgrade. She got me one. She was amazing. I didn't even request it, but I gave her $20 afterwards just for that. She was cool. Shout out to Aaron, who's working security here. He was really cool. Tori, who's part of the response team here, the guys that you see like in tactical gear and stuff like that. Those are the guys that if stuff goes down, they're the ones who are supposed to handle that. There's another security guard here he's the one who handled the situation with the guy in the bathroom. I didn't get his name, man. He was black dude, about 6 feet tall with like real short trim beard, but he was super cool. And I talked to him before and after the situation, but sorry, bro, I didn't catch the name. At the Casbar Lounge, Carlos and Jordan were super cool, so shout out to those two guys working the bar. If you guys come over here, be sure to say hi to them and order a drink. Inside Bazaar Meat, Larissa at the front. She was super cool, super sweet, gracious enough to say, hey, come on in. You want to take photos? Go for it. Alani, one of the supervisors, she gave me a little bit of a rundown of the restaurant, gave me some of the facts and things to share that I did in this video, so thank you to Alani. Bala Restaurant, shout out to Gigi who works at the front. Gigi's super cool. She's from Cuba. So I talked to her for a little bit. She was also very nice at the front. Then over at Noodle Den, shout out to Rebecca at the front. She was cool. She's from Cuba as well. Shout out to Yuvi. She was my server. She's from Hong Kong area, so she's from southern China. Then shout out to RP, the supervisor. He came up, said hi, chatted with him. He answered a few questions for me. He was great as well. This place, definitely their biggest asset, I gotta say, is their staff. So who's this place best for? Definitely if you're just coming to town for a weekend. You need a place to stay for a couple nights. This place will definitely do it for a few days. Anything longer than that, you might get kind of bored of the property. It's good for business travelers because the convention center is right here. You can hop on the monorail or take a short walk. Great if you're here for conference or for business. And then good for couples, as you guys saw with this room. The way it is couples, and it's good for swingers too. Okay, families. Aside from the family-friendly pool, there's not really much for kids to do here, but you are right near the Strat who has rides for kids, and you're near Circus, so you could possibly stay here as a middle point if you want to do that. Outside of that, that's probably the best demographics I could think for this place. If you're a solo traveler, again, it'll probably do the trick for you as well, but those are the people who probably this place would cater to the most. So thanks for watching. Thanks for checking this video out. I appreciate it. I am Jacob. This is My Life in Vegas.
When I wake up early